You are now muted.
Just muted.
All right. No more sound from you guys, but sound from me. So I'm jumping on my bike and let's go. And if you haven't seen, Randy's in the background. I don't know if you can see him back there or not, but he's hiding out in the dog pound. Doing his own thing. I don't think he's connected to me or connected to us. So he's going to get to do his own thing back there. Just chilling out. So I hope you guys brought your strong legs tonight. So we did a little bit of those sprint efforts on Tuesday for those of you that were with us. And that was kind of a different workout, as Leslie put it. Lots of shifting. And it was kind of fun in a way, but it was a little different than what you're used to. But I think it was good to really just get the legs going, get them moving. So tonight, we're going to force you to do a little bit of standing, seated, lower cadence work. This is truly a climbing workout, 100% climbing. I actually made this workout up last weekend while I was riding myself. So I thought, all right, I need to do some kind of, make something up. So I made up this workout that I called strong climbing legs, because that's what you're definitely going to need for this one, is a good, solid, strong climbing base. Your legs might feel a little bit heavy after today, and that's all right, because we need to work in all avenues. I had somebody ask me last week, why are we not focusing on speed, but we're focusing on cadence, heart rate. You can focus on speed too. Cadence is a good way to focus because it's right there. You can work with speed too. Right now, for us, these metrics that we're using are probably the best ones at this point. So we'll keep using those. Maybe I'll throw a speed workout in there. The problem with speed as a metric, sometimes when you're working on it indoors, you're not getting your speed sensor to work properly. So sometimes you can't get speed as an option. All right, reminder again, water, towel, fan. Make sure you have those things available. If you don't have a fan, today is a pretty cool day. If you have a window, like for example, Mark has his window open behind him. It's a good way to keep yourself cool, keep the room cool. Leo and Donna are out in their garage. That's another good place to be. Meredith's on her porch. So if you can be in a place where you're keeping yourself cool, that's another good option. So consider those places where you can keep your body temperature a little cooler. And also, I haven't really talked about clothing, but when you're riding these sessions, you should really be wearing what you would typically wear when you're on the bike outside on a sunny day in the middle of the summer. So your typical shorts with a chamois. Don't forget your chamois cream because you're going to be in the saddle more. T-shirt, tank top, or an actual jersey. All of that works. And as I mentioned to you once before, socks do matter. If you're wearing a heavy sock right now, you might feel a little hotter than you want to be. So find that pair of socks that works for you. And this is also a good time for triathletes or people that are doing longer distance things. Figure out which socks work for you, which socks you like, and which socks might not work. I know which ones I like. And if I wear a pair that are too heavy, then I start to feel really hot in the middle of the workout. So this is a good time to actually experiment with some of that stuff. Pick a jersey that you like, see how it feels. Might not be the one that you want to wear on a hot day. So this is a good time to start experimenting with things. I had someone who was telling me recently that they were having some shoulder issues. I said, well, here's your perfect time to start building your shoulders, get some shoulder strength in, do some of your own PT, get yourself healed right now while you can, so when we can get back outside, we're ready to go. All right, so we've all been spinning our legs for about 10 minutes right now, which is good. So we're gonna get some fast leg efforts started so we can get the blood moving again, get the body start going, get things going here. So I want everybody in their small ring down to your 17. So that's going to be probably 1, 2, 3, 4 gears down from your largest cog in the back, maybe 5. You're going to hit 100 cadence for 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Spinning it fast. 100 cadence. If that gear is a little much for you and your legs are burning, that's what I want you to do. So just leave it right there. 30 seconds hard. 30 seconds easy. 100 cadence. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Shift up to an easier gear. Spin those legs. I'm just going to do 30 on, 30 off. So remember the gear you were in. Count from the top. If you're in a 28 at the top, 28, 25, 23, 21, 19, 17. All right, here we go. Shifting down to that gear. 3, 2, 1. 100 cadence. Holding on to it strong. Come on. Feeling the burn in the legs. Feel the heart rate coming up. 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy. So I found the secrets of the world's longest living people. And one of them was drink 5 cups of green tea a day. Yikes. Right back onto that gear. Back to 100. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Keep the legs moving fast. Relax the upper body. Feel that bend in your elbows. Three, 2, 1. Right down nice. So if you drink your 5 cups of tea a day, that'll be about a quarter of what you should actually be drinking every day. Half your body weight in ounces of water. That's what you should be consuming. All right, back to that gear. That 30 seconds went fast. 3, 2, 1. 100, 100. Feeling the burn still. If you're not, you might be in the wrong gear. Should barely be holding 100. Three, 2, 1. Nice and easy. Woo, turning my fan up. It's crazy. It's supposed to get down to like 32 degrees tonight. which is incredible. We have one more to do. Find that gear. 3, 2, 1. Come on now, come on. Last one to get warmed up. Emily, all I see is your bun. I don't even see you, man. Maybe she's trying to just peek over the edge. 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. Spinning it out. All right, take a drink. Let's get ready. So those of you that are new to tonight, I want you to take this to the degree that you can manage. If a gear seems too hard or an effort feels too long, you're welcome to sit down and start back up again. So our longest standing effort is going to be 1 minute. If you get 20 seconds in and you feel like you can't stay there, sit back down, settle in, then stand back up for the last 10, 15 seconds. Whatever you can make happen, do it to your level. Nobody's getting dropped tonight, and nobody's forced to go harder than they can. Except for Joe, who seems like he can't get on his bike. He's walking around, looking at his phone. Come on, Joe. Let's go, Joe. All right, here's how this is going to go. 5 by 5 minute efforts. Each one. What I want you to do is I want you to make sure that when you're standing, you're holding the same cadence when you're seated. So I'm going to give you a cadence that's going to be manageable. Because I'm going to actually put you in a gear. It's going to be not so easy. These are climbing efforts. You're going to be in your big ring 14. Don't go there yet. We're going to hold around 60 to 70 cadence for each of the efforts that we do. When you're standing, the cadence should stay the same as when you're seated. So you might want to just glance down at your computer while you're standing, see if you're close to where you want to be. In terms of that cadence, if you need to make any adjustments with the gearing, do that. But just stay in that range. I don't want you any higher than 70, and I want you any lower than 60. So you're going to stay right in that range. All right, you find that big ring, down to about your 14. So your 14, you should show 2 gears underneath your chain. The way this first one's going to go, 30 seconds standing, 30 seconds seated. If you're not holding 60, shift up to 1 easier gear. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Standing up. Straight up. Hips over the ankles. Be relaxed in your upper body. Nobody's stiff. Looking up at the ceiling. If you need to find your place. When I count it down, you're going to sit down. Hold that same cadence. 60 to 70. 3, 2, 1. Sitting down. Hold the same cadence. If you need to shift, that's okay. If you can stay in the same gear, then you're going to really build the strength here. Let's go. It's going to be a grind the whole night. That's why I said, hope you rut your strong legs. 3, 2, stand it up. 30 seconds. Try to hold that same cadence that you're holding when you were seated. Stay consistent with these. You're going to start to see the pattern. Five-minute efforts. Sitting back down. 30 seconds seated. Little bend in those elbows. Relax the shoulders. Feel yourself pulling up on these pedals. Ready to stand up. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds up. Again, holding that same metric. Yeah, Kristen, your hair looks pretty good. I love being able to comment to you guys. Three, 2, 1. Sitting back down. Right into that cadence. 3 minutes in almost. Heart rates are starting to come up. Get used to this gear. You're going to be in it all night. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Settle in. Make it look just like the last time. If your hips are too far forward, you're going to feel it in your thighs, in your hoods. Your hands should be in your hoods. Sitting back down. The last minute, we're standing for the whole minute. So get ready. 30 seconds, 20 now. Right at 60. That's the cadence. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Standing up. 1 minute worth. Hold on to it for the whole minute. Right at 60. I'm at 65. I give you the halfway mark. Keeping your heads up. 30 seconds. When you drop your head, you change your body position. When you stand up tall, your hips are in the right place. 15. All right, guys, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Small ring, easy gear. Woo! First one down. 4 more, 5 minutes to go. That's only 20 minutes of effort. Now that you did the first one, the next one, 30-30, 30-30, 30-30, minute standing, minute seated. So it's going to look really similar, but the bottom of each effort is going to change. Take a drink. Spinning your legs at a nice cadence, 80-90. Remember what I said on Tuesday. On the easy parts, go easy. So your body can recover, and you can get to the next one. And do the next one just as well as you did the first one. All right, you're gonna get 1 more minute, and then we're gonna go to the next one. These are only 5-minute efforts, so I know you guys can sustain them. I hope you got some good jams on. Maybe some, this is like a hard rock kind of day. AC/DC, Black Sabbath, I don't even know. Rolling Stones.
What's that group Mark's talking about
Yeah, some crazy music, or some headbanging music if you're into that. All right. So I want you to go back to that other gear that you were in before. Big ring, 14. Shifting all the way down. Remember, you should see 2 gears below your chain. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Standing up. 60. If your back wheel is slipping, when you stand, get off your bike and give your resistant unit one more turn. Right at 60. I'm at 64. Hang on to it. 3, 2, sitting down. Settle into the same cadence. Allow yourself to really grind through this. Now, as we go through this, your gearing might change. That's okay, because you're going to get tired. 3, 2, standing up. Try to make this all about your legs. You're not moving your hips. Hips are still. Get comfortable. Look at that cadence. I'm at 64. 3, 2, 1, sitting down. One more 30-30. You need a lot of protein after this workout. You're kind of ripping those muscle fibers apart. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, standing up. Nice form, everybody. I love the consistency. And I love the commitment. 29 people. That's awesome. Sitting back down. 30 seconds seated. Then 1 minute standing, 1 minute seated. Just a reminder, if you're not hearing me well, you can always turn up the volume on your computer. Stand it up. 1 minute here. Come on, Shannon. Right at it. 64. If your gearing's too light, you might feel like you're bouncing around. "30 seconds down. 30 seconds to go. Stick with it. Come on, Kristen. Kristen C. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Stay at 60. 1 more minute. Come on. Feel the legs getting stronger with each pedal stroke. Feel yourself using your core. You're going to use a lot of your back muscles too. When you climb, you engage your lower back a lot. $25. You got it in you. Stay the course. 15. Don't let the cadence change. 3, 2, 1. Small ring. Easy gear. Woo! Good one, guys. I forgot to tell you, it's a 2-pager. On to page 2 already, which is a good thing, I guess. Going fast. Already 30 minutes down. Great job. So here's how this next 5 is going to go. 30-30, 30-30, 1 minute standing, 1 minute seated, 1 minute standing. Wow. Right? It's a good one. Man, Kim is multitasking. Listening to music, listening to me, and I think she's reading a book. Woo! That is impressive. Maybe the cigarette's going to come out next. And a glass of wine. Good job. All right. We all learning how to multitask, that's for sure. Lots of change. All right. So like I said, same gearing. Don't have to go there yet. 30-30, 30-30, minute standing, minute seated, minute standing. All right, we're testing the climbing legs today. If you don't have your fan on high right now, you're probably going to want to turn it up before we start this next one. All right, find that gear again. Big ring. 14. 30 seconds standing. 30 seconds seated. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Same cadence. Right to 60. Get there right from the start. And then just stay there. Good, good. I like it. Everybody's looking comfortable. Sitting down. Get right to that cadence. Remember, you want to be at 60. That's the bottom. If you're at 50, you're going to shift up to one easier gear. And again, 30-30, 3, 2, 1, standing up. Legs are starting to feel this a bit. Halfway there. Keep that cadence consistent. Tell yourself to have light legs. Sitting back down. Next one's going to be a minute. So get yourself ready for that. 10 to go. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. 1 minute. Settle in. Right at that cadence. I give you the halfway. Not doing enough talking tonight. Halfway there. Keep you guys occupied. Not thinking about the time. Come on now. 15. Then you're going to sit for a minute. 3, 2, sitting. 1 minute here. Then the last minute standing. Only legs. All legs, Monique. Keeping that upper body still. Allow your cadence to be low. It's okay. It's a hard gear. Grind through it. Keeping those elbows bent. Relaxed hands. Wiggling those fingers. If you're in your saddle properly, your weight is in the saddle. Last minute. Stand it up. Come on now. Then you get 2 minutes rest. Let this happen. Stay strong with it. Good work. Almost halfway. 30 seconds to go. Woo! Feeling the legs. Feeling them getting stronger. 15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Sit down. Woo! Small ring. Easy gear. Spinning the legs. Take a drink. You should be almost done or halfway through that water bottle. Keep the legs spinning. Nobody's stopping their legs in between. So by keeping your legs moving, you really flush out all that lactic acid that you built up while you were doing those climbing efforts. So this is a perfect example of when you're climbing and you get to the top, why you don't want to stop your legs on the descent. Because think about what your legs feel right now. They're all full of blood. They're feeling like pumped up and swollen. As soon as you stop your legs, all that blood's like, yeah, let me come out. And then when you start to pedal again, you feel like you have lead for legs. So that's why when you descend the other side, put it in a gear where you can just slowly roll your legs around. Or if you want to spin them hard, going down, that's okay. Whatever you're comfortable with. Just try to avoid as much as you can, especially on the road. On gravel, it's a little different. Kristen, Lillian, Mark. all those gravel people, Leo, on the Joe, on the gravel, you got to kind of keep your feet forward back so you get stability. Shannon, you're a little gravel girl too. So keep that in mind. When you're descending on the road, keep the legs moving. All right, I talked enough. That went fast. The next one, we only have 10 minutes left. The next one, you could probably guess it. 30-30. One standing, one seated. One standing, one seated. Woo! Earl's like, what? He's shaking his head at me. All right, guys. What do you say? Back to that big ring? Find that gear. Be right in it. 30 seconds standing to start us off. In your hoods, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Now Randy's going to be in my video. He's always wanted a cameo. He is supposed to be an actor, so I guess he's allowed. Sitting back down. 30 seconds. Holding that 60. No lower. No higher than 70. Get ready, because the next one's a minute. Minute standing. Just get comfortable with it. Make your mind over body. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. You might find yourself now, because your legs are hurting, sticking your butt out a little further. Actually, get yourself to get taller. By getting taller, you open those muscle fibers. And get them to work for you, because they're starting to shorten up. "20 seconds. "15. Stay there. Then you're going to go a minute seated. 3, 2, seated. 1 minute here. Let it roll through. This isn't a rest. This is still working. I'm right on the edge of 60. That's where you should be. Keep it going. 30 to go. And you're going to stand up again for 1 minute. Melanie, glad you came back. Lisa was asking me. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. 1 minute. Last 1 minute standing in this effort. Then you only have 5 more effort to go. I'm sure everybody's sweating. "25. Hang on to it. "15. Get tall in your body. 3, 2, last minute. Seated, seated. Come on now. Grind through it. Allow yourself to breathe naturally. Don't force it out or in. Just let it happen on its own. Open your mouth slightly. 30 seconds. Hang on to it. Breathe in naturally, Sandy. I can hear you without hearing you. 3, 2, 1. Nice, easy gear. Woo! Spin the legs. Great job, guys. One more to go. So back to my list. Drink 6 cups of green tea a day from the longest living people. Eat food with seaweed. Yeah. I don't know about that. I'm not a real big fan of those seaweed chips. Anybody else? Yes? Seaweed chips? Oh, Donna is up, and Leo says, no way. Nice. Grass-fed eggs. All right. We do that around here. Fortunately, we have a place here that sells free-range chickens and their free-range eggs. So that's, I guess, close enough, because I'm sure they're feeding them grass. Try apricots. So is it apricots or apricots? Is it tomatoes or tomatoes? I don't know. Not quite sure which one's right, but I'm sure we all have our own way of saying it. I say apricots. It's my Western Pennsylvania accent. Eat yogurt. Randy just told me tonight he's been eating a lot of yogurt, and he doesn't normally eat yogurt. And he's been having some problems in the farting area as a result of eating those. So I said, no more yogurt for you, buddy. He just yelled, what are you telling them? All right, here's how the last one's gonna go. I'm sure you've already figured it out. 1 minute standing, 1 minute seated, 1 minute standing, 1 minute seated, 1 minute standing. So you have 3 minutes of standing left. Leslie's like, boo, I don't like that. 5 minutes, that's all you got left. I know you guys have it in you to do it. So same gear, find that big ring, all the way down, right to that 14. Here we go, 60 to 70. And the first one will be standing. 3, 2, 1, stand it up. All right, nice job, Emily. Keep going, girl, you only got 5 minutes left. Now I can at least see you, not just your bun. Emily's our other teenager on the screen. She's a member of the Palisades Cyclones, which is the mountain bike team that I coach. And unfortunately, so far, their season is not happening. So that's kind of a bummer. But she's still staying fit, which is a good thing. 15. I love having these youngsters around, keeping the rest of us young. 3, 2, sitting down. 1 minute. Keep the legs moving. Come on. Little bend in those elbows. Nice and tall in your body. Feel your hips turn. You pull your belly button in. Take a deep breath. You get those hips in the right place. Keep it going. 30 seconds till you stand up again. Sticking with that cadence. If you're using power, you should be seeing the same power output. 10 before we stand. 3, 2, 1. Standing up. Only 2 standing efforts left. Be solid here. 3 minutes to go in the workout. Keep consistent. Now's when you think about form. Heads are up. Hips are back over the ankles. Tall in your torso. 20 seconds. Ten to go. 5. Sitting back down. Last time seated. 2 minutes left, guys. You've almost climbed Mount Everest. Or back at Kansas City Royal Stadium with Kristen. Can't wait to see what she's going to put up next week. Something new, girlfriend. $20 to go. Then your last minute standing. 10. Hang in there. I know it's hurting. You got this. Stand it up. Last minute. Come on, come on, come on. Keep your legs moving. Keep the motivation going. Come on, Shannon, you got this. Give me the last 30 standing up, Shannon. I'll tell you when. 3, 2, last 30 seconds. Come on now. It's when it counts right here. 15. Little grimace on your face. 10. 5, 3, 2, woo! 1, sitting back down. Nice. Woo! Spin the legs. Nice and easy. Let them roll. Nobody's legs are stopping. All right. I want you to sit there and spin. Find yourself between 80 and 90. Finish up. What's ever in your bottle. Don't get off your bike yet. You really got to spin the legs after this one. So, number 8 on the list is get married or get a dog. And it seems like a lot of people are getting dogs now, which is pretty cool. I read yesterday that most of the kennels are actually empty. So that's a good thing, which is nice that people are taking the dog on. Number 9 is movement. That's what we got going. Tons of movement. Mind games for the brain. So if you have one of those, like I found on my iPad, I actually have a game on there. I don't even know what it's called. So every once in a while, pick it up, play a couple of rounds of that. Good for your brain. Even though our brains are working now, we need to make them work in a different way. If you can find it, it's recommending sprouted bread. Who eats sprouted bread on a regular basis? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Good. Few. I like that. Sprouted bread's good. Mineral water over distilled. I don't know that reason. Maybe a chemist in the group can share that with us when I open up the phone lines. Humming, singing, breathing, meditating, and laughing. Yes, do all of those. Definitely. Find a good, funny, like movie now. That's what we need. Stuff to make us laugh. Prayer. Always a good one. If you believe in prayer, take advantage of that. Lucy gave me a big thumbs up since she spent almost a month in Jerusalem, in Greece, and working with a religious organization. So she had an amazing time. So if you ever want to talk to somebody who has probably the most solid religious base of anybody I know, I think it's Lucy. Low stress. I don't know about that one now. We can try. This is helping. So let's try to do that as much as we can. And be part of something bigger than yourself. Woo! I know a few people in this room tonight who are doing that. Brigitte being one of them. Healthcare worker in the city, working her tail off. Kristen Hellstrom, working for her local city. Kristen Calandro, her family, feeding us. That's a good thing. So anybody else that I've forgotten or I don't know what your profession is, I apologize. But we all need to play our part. And I really appreciate everything everybody's doing during these crazy times. So we got a couple of more minutes. One thing I want you guys to know about is I'm beginning to record all of these sessions. So I am slowly moving them over to my YouTube channel. So it's actually Mara Miller. You'll see the Double Star Coaching logo. There's a bunch of Mara Millers, one being an artist. That's not me, unless you want to look at some really nice art. So check those out. I have 2 videos up so far. I'm slowly working on that. Have to edit them, and then they're up there. So those will be there for you guys for the future. So on Tuesday, and I'll put this in my email tomorrow. Just know that every Friday, you'll just get a little reminder email from me with the links, the passwords, and know that if you use the ID number, you will need a password to get in. If you use the link, it'll take you right in. So just pay attention to how you're logging in. So on Tuesday, what I want everybody to do is I want you, before you log in, to find a single piece of paper. And when we start, everyone's going to put their single piece of paper up on the screen.